Just let Harrison Barnes be the head coach, please.
Yeah.
Okay, number 9. I've seen so many things at 9 that scare me. Nico, make me feel better at 9.
Well, I actually think this kind of falls nicely for the Kings because my number one for them. I guess I'd like Sangoon on that team overall, but with Hassan and they've shown ability besides Hassan Whiteside to kind of find those bigs on the market. So I like the wings that are available here for them, and they could use some wings. The guy I have going here is Josh Giddey. This is another initiator adding to that offense, so that might get a little hectic. But he's super athletic, offensively, like fearless. This dude flies into the rim every time. I'm worried he's gonna die. Just the way, like the way he dunks on an open net is terrifying. The way he dunks when there's a big there is even scarier. He's got good ball vision. People have given the Ben Simmons comp, and I don't really think that's fair to either player. He doesn't have like the defensive upside of a dude like Ben Simmons. He also doesn't quite have the vision of Ben Simmons, but he's also not afraid to shoot like Ben Simmons is. He's gonna go to the hole every goddamn time you give that dude the ball. He's got a really good kick out game too. I like a lot of things Josh Giddey does.
Hold on. I feel like we're watching two different tapes, Nico. You said he's athletic?
I felt that way about a few prospects.
You said he's athletic?
No. I didn't say he's athletic. I don't think, anyways. If I said that, that was cap.
Oh, because I swear I thought you said he's athletic and he's really good at attacking the rim.
He's good. He's vicious at attacking the rim. He throws every ounce of his body weight at the rim, but I wouldn't say he's athletic when he gets there.
I think you might be watching the wrong tape, Nico. I'm sorry, but if you told me Josh Giddey is attacking the rim,
okay. Man, I've seen this guy dunk so hard he almost falls on his head.
Wait, what? You seen him dunk?
You haven't seen Josh Giddey dunk? Have you? We might actually be watching different tapes then.
Nico. You said Josh Giddey. Okay, save this clip. We need to Nico. We need to talk about this because you're saying forget the rest of the draft board. Forget the rest of the draft. Let's just talk about Josh Giddey right now.
Okay, here we go.
You're saying Josh Giddey dunks the ball aggressively?
Well, okay. It's not like he's gonna throw down hard with power or anything. It's just like he plays with reckless abandon, similar to like I can't think of I honestly can't think of someone who's built like him who plays this way. It's mostly like those physical small guards who are great athletes, like we've been talking about. So I can kind of understand your confusion, but I'm not saying this dude is gonna like yam on people, but I'm saying he's fearless going to the rim for sure. Like he's not worried about getting hurt ever, and I think that could end up being a bad thing. But he throws himself into other dudes like no one I've seen at his size, anyways.
I don't know what to say. It sounds like is there a different Josh Giddey in the world? I think there might be a different Josh Giddey in this world.
What? Okay. Matthew Dellavedova is actually another example of a guy who throws his body into the rim in the same way. Matthew Dellavedova, no one would say he is a super elite finisher or anything like that, but when he's going to the rim, you're going to feel it. No matter who you are as a player, you're getting hit with 180 pounds of a person. And Josh Giddey bigger person than Matthew Dellavedova, so it's more punishing than it would be for a little guard like him.
Nico, understand what you just said. You just said 100. You're gonna fill a 180-pound man. Do you? I actually don't know. I actually don't know what to say. I truly. This might be a wilder take that you're saying than Jalen Green. I'm not gonna lie. This might be wilder than me saying Jalen Green's the best prospect of the draft.
Where do you have Josh Giddey?
I love Josh Giddey. I think he's the best player here, but I don't think they get him. I don't think they get. Unless they're gonna run 3 guys who can handle the ball and pass and some would shoot. Unless they want to get fun and do that. But I think they go the safe route and get one of these forbidden guys that no one wants to get off the board. And I really think they're damn near the same player, so it doesn't matter which one they get. So I'm just going to say both of their names. Corey Kispert and Franz Wagner.
Okay.
One of those 2 guys are gone at this point.
I agree with you on Franz Wagner. He's actually my next rated player. Corey Kispert, I'm nowhere near as high on, though. I like Franz Wagner a little bit more. So I say Franz Wagner here because I think he's going to be a little. He's not going to be great at defense, but I think he'll be better at defense than Corey Kispert. Oh yeah. That I totally agree there.
But okay, I gotta get back to you, Josh Giddey. Okay, Josh Giddey's the slowest player I've ever seen in my life. Okay, first off, you watch Josh Giddey film. He doesn't bend his knees. When he runs,
that is true.
When he's on offense, when he's on defense, he does not bend his knees whatsoever.
He doesn't bend his knees. You're right on that one. But he has. I actually have a player comp that I'm pretty confident in for Josh Giddey. But a little bit of a poor man's version. But I'll finish my take before I give you the comp. He doesn't bend his knees. You're right on that. But he does have good footwork. And when he's around the rim and when he's trying to get to the rim, he does have purposeful moves with his feet, and he gets to where he needs to go. He can finish with a little bit of touch. My player comp for him, he's a worse version of this player, maybe the earlier Toronto years version, but I think DeMar DeRozan is a pretty similar guy to Josh Giddey as a player.
I swear we're not thinking about the same player. There's just no way. There's no way we're thinking about the same player. The fact that you said early DeMar DeRozan, I can see maybe you said Spurs DeMar DeRozan. Okay, I'm fine with that. You said early.
Sorry. I'm thinking when I say early DeMar DeRozan, I'm thinking the DeMar DeRozan before he really unlocked the mid-range game, and before he would slide his feet on defense at all, because DeMar eventually started to do that a little bit. I'm thinking of DeMar DeRozan before he reached his all-star level with the Raptors.
That still isn't comparable to it, though.
I think they're similar players. And especially when you mentioned not bending their knees, DeMar DeRozan has never bent his knees in his NBA career.
But DeMar DeRozan's athletic, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's definitely more athletic.
Josh Giddey might be the slowest player in this draft.
He is the slowest. No. Scotty Barnes is slower than Josh Giddey, man. I love Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes is the slowest player.
I actually don't understand what you're saying right now. What you're saying, Nico, makes absolutely no sense. It honestly makes absolutely no sense. I don't understand what you're saying right now.
He's speaking Canadian.
I don't understand what you're.
Scotty Barnes is not quick-footed. I love Scotty Barnes.
I don't understand what you're saying. No.
Scotty Barnes slender.
This makes no. You're saying Scotty Barnes is slower than Josh Giddey.
I don't know. Maybe I'd like to see them in a foot race.
Josh Giddey is slower.
Probably run running, 6 40s.
Slow running. Josh Giddey is slower than Goon.
No,
Josh
man.
Giddey is. Josh Giddey will probably be the. Josh Giddey will probably be the slowest player in this draft.
Okay.
He might be the slowest player in this league. Josh Giddey's gonna be the slowest player in this damn league. I'm sorry. I'm mad now. I'm mad now. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. First off, you're comparing him to athletic DeMar DeRozan. Second of all, you're saying he's faster than Scotty Barnes.
Athletic as DeMar DeRozan.
Third off, you're saying he's gonna finish at the rim like he's goddamn Michael Jordan with his finesse ability.
No, he's not
What
Michael.
are you? What tape
Dude,
are
I'm not
you
saying he's a
watching,
great rim
Nico?
finisher. I'm saying he uses his physicality for his size to a level that no other player does. He runs into the rim with reckless abandon and he's not going to the whole Reggie Jackson theory that we always talk about, the guy who steps on the floor and thinks he's going to be the best player. Josh Giddey thinks he's going to dunk on every single person he runs to the rim against. And when he's running to dunk, he thinks he's about to have the highlight of the year. And he'll fly to the point. I've seen this dude spin around on the rim to the point he almost fell on his head. I wish I tried to find the clip while I was sitting here and send it to you, but I couldn't.
Maybe. Okay. I'm a little tired. But I have never, in my hours and hours of watching damn near every game, I have never seen this Josh Giddey. If this is what Josh Giddey is a top 5 prospect.
No. No, I'm not saying he's a top 5 prospect because I'm not sure he'll be able to finish at the rim in the pros. I'm just saying the way he uses his body at the rim is makes up for some of his size. He finishes like someone bigger than him, maybe a 210-pound player, hypothetically.
Could he be a facilitating Mike Miller?
I'm not. I get the comp in the way they play, but I'm not sure his shooting is ever going to reach that kind of level where he can just be a knockdown guy. I like his stroke to a certain extent, but there is some jank to it.
I don't think I know basketball anymore at this point. I truly, I don't think I know basketball. If this is what Josh Giddey is,
we must have watched different games, man. That's the only explanation I have. Maybe I should send you a game, you send me a game, and then we'll see if we come to a compromise.
We're going to fix this in a couple months because I'm getting synergy for you guys because you guys don't play well together.
No, because I don't get what he's saying, Josh.
That's why I'm saying we must have watched different games because I watched that guy go to the rim with abandon multiple times.
With abandon? This is MJ?
No, this isn't MJ.
Okay, okay, he's messing up the definition. What he's saying is okay, you know how quirky Manu is, right? I'm not saying he's skilled like Manu. I'm talking about the quirkiness, just the herky-jerkiness. And, okay, put it this way. If Jokic could get off the ground, right? If Jokic could get off the ground with some of those herky, with all that herky-jerkiness that he has to him, it's not fluid. It's not pretty. Sometimes it looks like he forgot he was midair and he forgot what he was doing, right?
Yeah.
That's Josh Giddey. Sure. But as far as willingness and as far as tenacity to go to the rim, my man is all world.
I'll give you a fighting analogy, Kendyll. Josh Giddey is like a welterweight that's willing to go and punch a heavyweight in the face. The heavyweight might beat the hell out of him, but the dude is going to get back up and punch the heavyweight every single time. And I've seen him do that time and time again. At the rim anyways. Besides that, he doesn't play with that same kind of aggressiveness in the game. It's just that he thinks he can dunk on.
Well, here's my thing. If he goes to Sacramento, he definitely is playing the 3 right now because there's no way he can stick with a guard. There's no way.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I think he has to be a 3.
And they need to go get a rim protector for him.
Well, I like Rashawn Holmes.
He's not going to be there. I'm letting you know he's not going to be there.
It would need to be sign and trade. I think he's gonna have have big salary demands, and he only fits, I think, on a good team for the most part, or a team with good guards, rather.
Okay, well, Nico. Woo, Kendyll was upset. All right, Sacramento is on the clock. Kendyll, you're the GM. Who we putting in that slot?
My brain is broken.
Well,
My brain is.
Go get your IT expert and fix that.
Okay. All right. Okay. Jesus. We're on the Kings. I thought I said the Kings. I was saying Franz Wagner, the core kids. I think they're the same player.
Right.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Okay, give me a little bit on Franz Wagner, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I was not excited about the tape that I saw. Obviously, I did see the UCLA game. I saw that poor performance. I did not want to hold it against him. I saw a lot of games where he faded in and out of games. I do like the young man's confidence. I think that he has the prototypical size of a wing. I think he has that capability. He knows how to play the game. His brother plays in the league. So give me the best version as far as traits when it comes to Franz Wagner.
I think he's a pretty versatile 3-4. I truly think so. I think he's the definition of what you want in the 3-4 in the modern NBA.
You think he can play the 4? I'm not saying he can't. I just am not sure I saw that.
I think he can play 3 and 4. I mean, I believe he can. He's a decent enough rebounder. I mean, he's a pretty strong guy for what he looks like. And I mean, if you want to talk about fundamentals, I mean, he really has, to me, all the basics down. I watch his tape. I know Vince is gonna like this. He boxes out his man every time. I see him box out his man. I think he's one of the guys where, I mean, once he gets the rebound, he's gonna put it back up and it's gonna go back in. I mean, I just think he's one of the most boringest. He's the most boring player I've ever had to watch. But everything he does just says, yeah, he does it. He just yeah. And I'm not saying I don't have him being a superstar or anything like that. But for the Kings to get a guy at that can play the 3 or the 4, that's just going to be there with Tyrese Halliburton and with De'Aaron Fox. You know, he's going to get a couple catch and shoot shots. He might get get the ball in his hand and drive real quick, get a nice little layup in. He's going to get a couple rebounds, put it back up, be efficient at the free throw line. You know, get some good rebounds boxing out, make it easier for the center. I think he's just the guy in this draft that's going to make everyone's life easier. He might be the guy that doesn't end up having the greatest career when it comes to stat-wise, but he's going to be the guy that I would like him on my team. He makes the team better. He makes us better. I like him. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta agree with a lot of what you said on Franz. The strength I might be a little bit lower on than you are, but I think alternatively I might like his guard defense a little bit more than maybe you do. He's a nice shooter. I like the form. A lot of what he does is just mechanically sound. He's the type of guy who could step on your team and just like make an impact, be a player, a part of your system. Worst case scenario, even if he quote unquote busts, he's still the type of guy who's going to always be in a rotation just because of all the things he can do at an end.
I mean, here's these stats here. He shoots 70% at the rim.
Yeah.
With also being a 35% 3-point shooter, shooting a lot of threes. He was averaging 1 turnover his whole career. I mean, it's just I think after the Kings getting Halliburton, they're just like, maybe the safe guys. Like, I mean, I know he slid to him. Yes.
Yeah.
We say what we say. He slid to him. It was an obvious pick, but the other teams didn't make the obvious pick, so I don't think it's that obvious. I think they just like, okay,
I don't know. Every mock draft had Halliburton at like 6, and he fell to 12. I mean,
every year we have a mock draft where a guy's at 15 and is in the top 8, or a guy's in the top 8 and falls out. I mean, it happens every year.
I don't know. Halliburton, though, like, he was like everyone's favorite player coming into the draft, and then he just fell so far.
So yeah, I mean, I think they'd be like, "Yo, we got Halliburton. He's a safe guy who knows how to play basketball. Let's get another just safe guy who knows how to play basketball." And Franz Wagner. He's also younger than Corey Kispert. That's another positive.
I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days. All our troubles we'll lay to rest, and we wish we could come back to these days.
Just let Harrison Barnes be the head coach, please.
Yeah.
Okay, number 9. I've seen so many things at 9 that scare me. Nico, make me feel better at 9.
Well, I actually think this kind of falls nicely for the Kings because my number 1 for them. I guess I'd like Sangoon on that team overall, but with Hassan and they've shown ability besides Hassan Whiteside to kind of find those bigs on the market. So I like the wings that are available here for them, and they could use some wings. The guy I have going here is Josh Giddey. This is another initiator adding to that offense, so that might get a little hectic. But he's super athletic, offensively, like fearless. This dude flies into the rim every time. I'm worried he's gonna die. Just the way, like the way he dunks on an open net is terrifying. The way he dunks when there's a big there is even scarier. He's got good ball vision. People have given the Ben Simmons comp, and I don't really think that's fair to either player. He doesn't have like the defensive upside of a dude like Ben Simmons. He also doesn't quite have the vision of Ben Simmons, but he's also not afraid to shoot like Ben Simmons is. He's gonna go to the hole every goddamn time you give that dude the ball. He's got a really good kick out game too. I like a lot of things Josh Giddey does.
Hold on. I feel like we're watching 2 different tapes, Nico. You said he's athletic?
I felt that way about a few prospects.
You said he's athletic?
No. I didn't say he's athletic. I don't think, anyways. If I said that, that was cap.